Live from the man cave, it's Flag on the Play with HB and Bud. We're going to talk Jags, Gators, and all things North Florida sports. Because we're Duval till we die. FOTP, family. We back at it again. I just want to say we appreciate everybody listening to the best sports podcast. Not only on the intranet, but it's definitely the best Jaguar Gator North Florida sports podcast. Also, one and only Flag on the Play podcast.
Yeah, somebody tried to get us.
We got some perpetrators and some haters, but
I had to go CB4.
Y'all know, man.
There's some straight perpetrators.
I'm black, y'all, and that's black, y'all. What's your favorite CB4 song?
Straight Out of Low Cash.
Straight Out of Low Cash. Crazy name, Gusto. Oh man,
that Gusto.
I'll smash your sister. I'll smash your cat. I would smash your mama, but the chick too fat. And we're straight out of Low Cash.
And as y'all can see, we being real nice about it. But CB4 Straight Out of Low Cash.
I love CB4. It's a great movie. My favorite CB4 song is "Sweat from My Balls." Sweat from my balls. Sweat from my balls.
I forgot about that.
Because
remember under no circumstances were they to perform. Sweat from my balls. They got arrested for that. CB4 was some trailblazers, man.
Trailblazers. Shout out to CB4.
CB4, man, because they decided, we going to do our music no matter what. And they went to jail for that. That's what's up.
That's what's up. And while we're honoring out here, historical American icons such as CB4, I want to take a minute and honor historical icons, Harry Stamper, who once saved us from Armageddon. That's pretty legit. And I also want to honor the greatness that is the major Will Smith, who once saved us from alien invasion as well. That's what's up. Yeah, so praise those dudes.
That big time heroes, man. Obviously, I mean, first day of spring, but real American heroes like that, bro. I mean, we salute you, man.
Salute.
I mean,
they need to erect a monument for Harry Stamper. What you did to that comet, baby.
Harry gave his all for us.
All of it.
All of it.
Crazy how much Harry Stamper looked like Bruce Willis.
Crazy.
Anywho.
Weird.
Bud, how you feel, baby?
I feel good, man. Our Jaguars did a lot of after we got Nicky Foles, we did a lot of bargain shopping.
Nicky Foles. What? From now on, that's what I'm calling that boy.
Nicky Foles?
Nicky Foles.
So he Nicky Foles right now, but when he comes back and he saves us all, you will refer to him as Saint Nick.
I'm not referring to nobody.
So wait a minute. If he come back here and save us and give out all these gifts like touchdowns like Saint Nicholas, you won't call him Saint Nick?
What your boy Project Pat, the great philosopher, once said? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
I want to be saved. Yeah, Jaguars want to be saved, man.
I want to be saved. Not with these decisions we making. We about to get into that. But, Nick Foles. We talked about that last week, y'all.
Yeah, so basically stay tuned. We're going to do our thing like we always do.
I'm definitely at a wait and see. Do I think that he's going to be awful? Nah, he's going to be better than 5. But
but see, my problem is
Tannehill better than 5.
Exactly.
Too.
My problem is with that, talking about Nick Foles saying he's gonna be better than 5. That's not saying much. Which, as this show go on, we gonna get into, because obviously one of the topics of the show, other than us going on our tangents, because y'all know we good for a tangent or two, is we gonna talk about, are y'all really sad 5 gone? We gonna get into that. We're going to talk about our bargain shopping free agents, what we think
bargain
about that.
Ain't the word.
So, yeah.
And, we other teams out here, some of the teams went to Tarjay to get their free agents, right? Mm-hmm. And they went to Tarjay, and they got the same thing that some teams got from Walmart, but they overpaid. Jaguars ain't at Tarjay for free agents. They not at Walmart for free agents. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we went to Tarjay for Nick Foles, right? Mm-hmm. But then Walmart, we surpassed that, and we kept driving. And then the rest of the free agents we signed, we got from Dollar Tree.
Okay, so do you want to go free agent by free agent? Your thoughts, or what you want to do?
Yeah, let's do that, because I got an opinion on these free agents, but I also want to say something about who we didn't sign. So go ahead and lay it on me.
Okay, so in no order, we signed Swain from Cowboys tight end.
Emotionless. I have no opinion.
pretty much blocking tight end. I talked to my homeboy Bruce. You know, Bruce is my boy Bruce who be on Best with Us Alive, Cowboys fan, my all things Cowboy fan. Bruce, don't do Cowboys like that. You know, Bruce and Big Paul, they love their Cowboys.
Cowboys are like that chick in high school that used to be real fine.
She bad.
Like bad. But now she done had 6 kids and she ain't cute no more. That's Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
And you know what? That's pretty good. But don't forget, the Cowboys still don't look as good, but still think you fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the Cowboys.
They still think they the kid.
Don't
still think they the chick in high school.
Don't tell Jerry they not fine.
Right,
but they know playoff winning. Oh, they hot. They sexy.
But in real life, they look like Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo child.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
the mama Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah. So yeah, he's nothing but a blocking tight end for the most part.
Okay,
and
so we got two tight ends on the roster. Koyak.
Do we got Koyak still?
Koyak's the only tight end on the roster right now.
You say so. So we got him.
O'Shaughnessy went and visited somebody today.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that hurt. I think
we should
have kept him.
Really?
This could have been his chance to be the number 1 guy. I'm not saying he would have balled, but what we got? Is Koyak better than O'Shaughnessy?
Ain't they pretty much the same dude?
No, I disagree. I think O'Shaughnessy a better player.
I guess.
Koyak can't run.
I'm not finna be heartbroken on either one of them. I promise you.
I'm not, but we ain't got nothing. What we got? We got
Jeff
Swain. Oh, okay.
Blocking tight end, but like I said, I think Nick Foles makes tight ends better. I think Nick Foles gonna make all these receivers around him better. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not. We talking about the free agents. We're not gonna get on your hatred for Nick. We talking about
hating on Nick. I just don't understand this whole thing about all of a sudden Nick Foles is Joe Montana. Everybody looking at him like he gonna come in and literally save the franchise.
He better.
Nick
Foles, that's what he is supposed to come in and save the franchise.
Not happening.
Yes. We got this fire defense.
He's going
Nick
to come
Foles,
in.
a franchise quarterback, a 30-year-old quarterback who does not have that many miles on him. So he a young 30, or extra young 30.
He wore out like a Wackos dancer. Yeah, I said it.
This
shout out to all my Wackos dancers. What's up, boo-boo?
See, this early in the
Holly
season.
Jean, what's up, baby?
Oh my God, this early in the season, and what HB want, and I think what y'all want us to fight. Y'all gonna hear a tussle, cause he trying me. He know how I feel about Nick, and it's not even
care.
That. It's more about that. HB know how I see.
I don't care.
Y'all know about me and HB. HB is so so hardcore. He is. This is me and HB for the most part. HB is like the Matrix. HB is pretty much foot stomping, sweaty nasty outside the Matrix. You know where your boy Bud is? I'm in the Matrix, plugged in, baby, and I'm living my best life. That's me. And that's this show for the most part.
You know who Bud is?
I'm glass half full. He glass half empty.
You know who Bud is? Bud is the guy from the Matrix who get out the Matrix, see what it really is, and then make a deal with the guys in the Matrix he can be rich and eat steak.
What my boy wanted. My boy said, hey, real talk. Rich. I want to go back in the Matrix. I want to be rich.
And I want to eat steak.
I don't care that it ain't real steak, but you better plug me up with steak.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's Bud.
Whatever.
Meanwhile, I'm Neo out here. stopping foolish bullets in mid-air.
No Nick Foles.
That's right.
No Nick Foles love.
It's not that I think Nick Foles bad. That's not what I'm saying. But you just said Nick Foles makes people better. And who else said that? Somebody else said that.
Everybody said that.
Bruh, that's not true. Nick Foles don't make nobody better. That's foolishness. That's not true.
We're gonna see.
He's not that type of quarterback.
We're about to see the perfect experiment.
See, this is why we'll never get to nothing on this show, y'all.
Because we started this show. Our topics that we want to talk about was why y'all love Five so much and get these phrases. Now HB want to turn.
We was going in the right direction, but then Bud said some foolishness about Nick Foles is gonna make Jeff Swain a better football player. I've never, bro, get out of here with that. Like Nick Foles, okay. Oh my God. Nick Foles is not a quarterback that make players better. Nick Foles is a average to good quarterback at best. And he once had a great run in the playoffs. That's it.
A great run. He had an amazing run.
Whatever you want to up
Super
into,
Bowl win. Beat the #1 defense in the NFL twice during his run.
That's not every day.
Twice.
That's not everyday Nick Foles. How many quarterbacks in this league actually make players better? How many? How many?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. Keep going.
Peyton Manning.
Drew Brees.
Oh, Drew Brees got
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees. Peyton Manning ain't in the league no more, so we ain't even gonna count him. So Drew Brees, Tom Brady.
I ain't get. You know how much I hate Big Ben, which has been a tangent we've
Big
been on.
Big Ben don't make players.
Come
better.
on, now.
I disagree with that.
Can you want to
Big Ben
look at all
has
the
been
wide
lucky
receivers?
of Pittsburgh Steelers drafting because he had Antonio Brown, he had Hines Ward, he got Juju Smith-Schuster now, he had Wallace. He had the what's the tight end that he got that's a free agent?
Jesse James.
Jesse
just
James.
Went the Lions.
Before that, he had Heath Miller. Come on, man. He had Le'Veon Bell. No, Big Ben don't make nobody better. Players make Big Ben look better. So Big Ben don't count. So who else make players better?
I'm just. He's
not. How could we sit here? Patrick Mahomes do. Mm-hmm. How could we sit here and say that? Do Dak Prescott make players better? Hell no. Is Dak Prescott a better player than Nick Foles? Hell yes. So therefore, yes sir. Yes sir. Consistency, baby. You look at it. Look at Dak last year. Dak had a decent season. Besides his sophomore slump, if you go off his first year and his second year, he's a damn good quarterback. I ain't here to hate on people that don't deserve to be hated on. Dak can play. So if we think Dak Prescott overall is a better and more consistent quarterback than Nick Foles, but he don't make people better, how could he possibly be? Who's better, Nick Foles or Jameis Winston?
Whoa, I'm gonna go Nick.
Okay, so I would say Jameis.
Okay,
but I'll give you that in a close. I'll give you that in a close.
Honestly, not a blow. I'm
not
saying
push.
a blowout.
Right.
Yeah,
it's
not
push.
But I go Nick.
So then you go. Let's go. What's your boy name? Oh my God, Derek Carr or Nick Foles? Who better?
Nick.
You think Nick Foles better than Derek Carr?
Yes.
See, that's where we are. That's where we are. See, and I you know what? I got to give credit to Nick. This is why you got your $23 million. Is it 23 or 24?
What? No, he getting 50 guaranteed.
Yeah, but how much he getting per year?
What was it? Was it 22?
22, I think.
But it's not as bad because remember, we can get from under the contract in 2 years. 2 years if you want to get it from
50 guaranteed. This is why you got your 50, Nick. It's because you winning that Super Bowl has convinced people that you are some kind of not backup quarterback.
And you think Nick's just
I think he's a backup quarterback. I think he's a damn good backup quarterback, and I think he's one of those. To me, Nick Foles is David Garrard. Now, I don't want, and this is my opinion. I don't want the Jags to do what they did with David Garrard. They put David Garrard in the position with Leftwich, and kicked Leftwich out. Okay, cool. That's fine, bud. I'm all right with that. But they waited 2 years too long with Garrard. What they should have did, gave Garrard his 3 years to prove that he's the man. He don't get to do it in his 3 years, and then turn that junk around and draft a quarterback. They waited too late, and then when they finally drafted one, they drafted Blaine Gabbert. So here's my question to you real quick, and we're going to get back to free agents. Yeah. Here's my question to you real quick. The draft done got shook up now because it's looking like Kyler Murray going 1 overall.
But you know what's crazy? We keep hearing Kyler. Why your boy Chosen Rosen ain't been moved yet? And from what I heard, they was talking about Chosen Rosen. Like when people even talking about him, they're like, "Nah, we straight." Like
I listened to
they need to kind of get on the gun if they can move Chosen Rosen.
I think it's a battle going on in the Cardinals right now where the GM is like, "I just drafted you a top 10 quarterback.
That's my guy."
That's your guy.
No.
That's our guy.
The GM, like, that's my dude.
That's my guy. That's your guy. That's Bidwell's guy. That's everybody's guy because I just drafted him last year, and we ain't about to put that type of equity back into the same player because I had a doofus coach who didn't know how to use a running back who's best running back in the NFL. But you got to understand,
Coach Sexy come through the door, and he wants to Kyler Murray.
Coach Sexy couldn't stay at Texas Tech.
But damn, was he good looking doing
so
it?
You gonna do Kyler Murray and get him in here, and then
that's who runs my air raid. That's my guy. That's my guy.
That's cool. So
you want me to run my system? Give me my prototype, my perfect guy. Okay, that's my guy.
So let's say the Cardinals do that, and they draft it. Now they done shook the whole draft up. Giants love Eli for whatever reason. So the
Super Bowls hold a lot of weight in New York. You see how much they love and respect Eli? Now you need to love and respect Foles with that Super Bowl.
I ain't with that. Because y'all foolish. I think Eli, never mind. I ain't even going to say that on the radio, but I do think what you thought I was about to say. That being
Eli
said,
clutch just like Foles
bruh, come through with it.
Let
Tell me you wouldn't want Eli right now.
Eli, that jet shaking. That thing shaking. Get Eli in the playoffs. Watch how that thing go.
Okay, and
I think same thing with Nick.
I feel like
Nick
Eli,
the same way
Eli
though.
last year on this team with that defense, we win the division. You say what you want about
Do you
Eli.
think we do the same with Nick Foles?
Last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think no. You know what? I take back the Eli comment too. I'm backtracking, not because I'm about to double back because I don't want to give Foles a compliment. Because remember, I just said, yeah, I think we do. But here's the thing. Those injuries was bad. Bad. I don't think anybody could recover from those injuries.
It was pretty bad.
But I do want to ask you this, and we're going to get back to the free agent, but I want to ask you this. You sitting on the clock at 7. Mm-hmm. Kyler Murray's gone. Mm-hmm. Haskins is still on the board. Mm-hmm. And the Cardinals just called you and said, we'll give you Chosen Rosen for that 7. Are you drafting Haskins or taking Chosen Rosen?
Don't let my voice fool you. Honestly, you know who I go? Because I got Nick, and this is my thing. I got Nick, and Nick gonna be that dude. Because I'm paying you to be that dude for like 2 years. I'm going I'm picking Haskins because I know he's sitting for 2 years.
There you go. And you want to know something funny, Flash
He's sitting
family?
for 2 years.
You know what's funny?
And I know he's sitting.
You want to know something funny? I didn't even want to draft one of these quarterbacks. Mm-mm. But sitting down and thinking about this whole Nick Foles situation, even if Nick Foles ball out, he is not the long-term solution. 2 years from now, Nick Foles is 32 years old. Let's not get this twisted.
But in the new NFL,
yes.
And like I said, he's a young 30 because they ain't got miles on him. He ain't got miles on him.
Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Because in the new NFL, you are correct. A quarterback can play till he's 40 if you're Tom Brady or Drew Brees. Okay?
That's some hell of
or Aaron Rodgers.
Those some dudes.
Yeah,
those some dudes.
Flacco is like 33 years old and he walk around with a walker. And I said trade for Flacco and y'all was like, get him out of here.
You burn him down.
Right, but y'all talking about Nick Foles, somebody who is unproven. Let's not get this twisted.
How's he unproven?
He's proven in the playoffs.
Philadelphia team, when Carson Wentz got hurt, was dead in the damn water. Nick got his ass in there and ran that thing all the way to the ship.
That team
Come on, bro.
Wait a minute.
Carson Wentz got hurt. He was having an MVP year.
Oh, you talking about the year before?
No, when they won the ship.
That's what I'm saying. The year before.
It was the playoffs. Carson Wentz got hurt, having an MVP year.
That team.
Nick took that thing over and they rolled out all the way to the Super Bowl.
That team would have been in the Super Bowl. You hear me now? You listening?
You better not come with no foolishness.
That team would have been in the Super Bowl.
I feel like you finna come some foolishness.
With Bubby Bristol.
You know what?
You hear me? That team would have been in the Super Bowl with Chris Chandler.
You're making me use my outside voice.
Team
You're making me use my outside voice.
Would have been in the Super Bowl with Jeff Goff. You hear me? That team would have been in the Super Bowl, with Jonathan Quinn. It don't matter who the quarterback was.
I'm sick of you.
I will give Foles credit.
Sick of you.
I will give Foles credit for balling out in the playoffs. He did his thing. Although the first quarter of that AFC championship game, he was a little shaky. NFC championship, he was a little shaky.
Well, that was a low-scoring game.
But,
that was
real. No, they blew the Vikings out. It was low-scoring at first, and then they blew the Vikings out. Because we're not – okay, Jaguar fans, let's be real. We're super jaded. Number one, we're jaded because we think.
Are we?
Yeah. Let me
or
tell
am I super jaded?
No,
you ain't jaded at all.
No, because the rest of these waka sound just like you.
No, bro. I'm not giving you that.
You don't think so?
No, hell no. I think it's more naysayers than it is Foles supporters. Real talk.
On the thread, or you talking about
in general, bro, in these streets.
Maybe so.
I don't think people feeling Foles like that.
And if it is,
I think people too busy riding out with your boy.
I ain't got nothing to do with 5.
They got a lot of too much love
rest in
for
peace,
you,
my
boy.
brother. Actually, 5 living. We gonna get to 5. 5 living, but
living his best life
for real, on the dime of the Jags, for real. But that being said, though, Foles had a good game in the Super Bowl, and he took them.
Good game.
He did a great game.
Thank you.
And they did their thing in the playoffs. Let's stop being jaded. That defense for Philadelphia was amazing. Just like the Jags defense, it would have been a great Super Bowl, Jags versus Philly. Just like the Jags Super Bowl was amazing. Also, there were some ballers on that offense.
I mean, yeah,
both of the tight ends was Pro Bowlers. Alshon Jeffries was out of his mind. For the first year ever, the dude from USC was balling, Nathan Aguilar. He finally figured out how to play football. Then they traded for Jay Ajayi, and they all had the other running back too, Blunt. So they was doing their thing. Yeah, they was doing their thing.
And you gotta he kept the ship afloat, bro.
He did,
and
but that team was already
not only did he keep
11-1.
it afloat, he did his thing. It's not like they carried
wait a
Nick
minute.
Foles.
Let me tell you something.
It's not like they carried Nick Foles.
The team was 11-1 before Nick Foles came in. 11-1 ain't no trash team. 11-1, bud.
What's the most important position in the football field?
It's quarterback. Actually, it might be kicker, but it's quarterback. Shout out Lambeau.
Shout out Lambeau. You know we got love for you.
But no, I'm just saying they were 11-1. We done went over on the Foles thing. I didn't mean to get into that. All I'm saying is
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's our show.
Right, it is our show. All I'm saying is, if I'm the Jags and I didn't even want to draft the quarterback, y'all, I would draft Haskins if he dare.
Cause you sitting.
Nick Foles.
You sitting good 2 years.
Even if he compete, if he better than Foles, play him.
Seattle.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this foolishness.
But see, that's the problem. See, since we talk about Nick Foles, another thing about the Jaguars, why the Jaguars can't draft other quarterbacks?
But that's my point.
No, y'all know that.
So if you have what is everybody's consensus as a franchise quarterback fall in your lap, whether it be
his pro day, right. They say Haskins killed.
Whether it be Haskins or whether it be
Chosen
Rosen for a first round pick. Ooh, because you know what? I heard from the CBS dude, Albert Bashir, whatever his name is, or whatever, who do draft stuff. He was saying that if Chosen Rosen would have stayed in school and came out this draft, he'd have been the 1 overall pick. So why you trading that away? Because you got a new coach that couldn't stay at Texas Tech. Regardless, Foles is good or average to good, in my opinion, at best, or whatever. Foles also can be really bad. We gotta stop.
Well, can't argue that.
We can't sit here and start talking about free agents and talking about Jeff Swain, who before Bud mentioned him, I knew who he was, but it's one of those players who didn't register. I had to go look him up. Then I was like, oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. Right. I was like, oh yeah, that guy. Jeff Swain is not gonna get better because of Nick Foles. What are we talking about?
But see, But he's a blocking tight end first and foremost.
Right, and that's not even what he's for.
That's what I'm saying. My boy, the number one hockey league? That's the guy. Hawkinson?
And don't be fooled.
Tight end from Iowa. That's the dude who everybody says is amazing.
That's the dude. There are going to be better numbers from the receivers on the strength that is Nick Foles, but it ain't going to be because Nick Foles is great. It's going to be because 5 was trash. Real talk. 5 couldn't get his foot from in front of his foot. So, give me the other free agents, bud. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize.
So, you know what? I take that back. Because like you said, it's first and foremost, you know what we was going to talk about. That was a free agent. We talking about free agents, so right. That's not bad. We got Foles. We went on the biggest free agent.
So Foles is done. Jeff Swain is done. My boo, Alexa Bliss, is not a free agent, but she is going to host WrestleMania. I hope you get back in the ring soon, baby.
2-2.
There it is.
Another one, Chris Conley. I like that move. He was the 3rd wide receiver for Kansas City. I think.
How much we paid Chris Conley?
Oh, brother, man from the motherland.
So are you
ready for how much we paid? Bargain shopping, baby. You ready?
Run that Dollar Tree money.
1.8 mil.
See, okay, here's my.
How can you be mad at that?
Here's my thing about Chris Conley. I'm indifferent. Similar to Jeff Swain.
Doesn't do anything for you.
It don't do nothing for me. I don't think Chris Conley gonna make a difference. He gonna have
6'3", 205.
In my opinion,
that boy got speed.
Chris Conley numbers this year gonna be 40 catches, 500-600 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's his numbers. Whatever for $1 million, I'll take that. But I'm glad you got the Conley because I want to talk about this. Mm-hmm. What did the Cowboys just sign Randall Cobb for? Well, how much was it, bud?
Randall Cobb?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I know what it was. You ain't got to look it up. $5 million even. 1 year, $5 million. A few years back, Jags wanted Randall Cobb. Now, I don't think Randall Cobb is worth what the Jags was going to pay for him a few years back when we ended up with Thomas.
But now,
if the Cowboys said 5, I'm saying 6. You could keep Conley on the wherever, don't sign Conley and cut somebody. You can find $5 million. Randall Cobb would have made me excited. Randall Cobb would have got me off my feet.
You sure it ain't like
Randall Cobb and Nick Foles?
It ain't like Randall Cobb no spring
if
chicken.
I'm telling you I don't care. Because if I'm telling you,
it ain't like he been the most healthiest
if
lately.
I'm telling you running out next year, starting offense without tight end, because I don't know who the tight end going to be.
Because we're going to draft him.
Right. Starting offense, I'm running out Foles. The O-line is healthy, right? And I got left tackle, whatever. So Foles, the O-line is healthy. Cam Robinson back. And then I'm running out 2-7. I'm running out
2-7.
Marquise Lee coming back.
2-7 look.
Marquise Lee coming back. 12. And Randall Cobb. Opposed to Marquise Lee, 12, and Conley and Sharp. Give me Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb better than every receiver on this team. I don't care where he at or what status he at or how old he is. Randall Cobb is better than every receiver on this team. And for $5 million, I would have gave him 5.5. If he didn't want to come here, I would have gave him 6. I wouldn't have went past, 7? But you just gave. Okay, let me ask you this. Is Dante Moncrief a better wide receiver than Randall Cobb?
Hell no.
Okay, you just gave Dante Moncrief $10 million last year.
Why you want to bring that up?
That's gone. That's off the cap. Where that $10 million at? We can't get that $10 million to Randall Cobb. Would you rather have Randall Cobb for $7 million or Chris Conley for 1.8? Probably going Cobb. Continue, bud. Give me the rest of them. Y'all better stop trying me out here like I don't know what I'm talking about.
What's the we signed that
yeah, get to the one
that tackle from Cincinnati. His name is all Cedric.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm with it. I think that's a great signing.
Veteran minimum.
Here's why.
Great signing. You know he was a first round bust.
Even if
first round, obviously good enough for the first round.
Even
pick,
if he don't play well, it's depth. We in trouble right now on the O line, and that's one less O lineman we got to draft. I'm with it. And maybe Will Richardson will pull his boots out his butt and he can actually block somebody this year. Okay, it's one more, right?
Come on now. You know I got one more. And I think this is going to be
because this is the one I like the most.
I think this is going to be really good. And you want to know why I think it's going to be really good? Because first off, Ryan is he's a linebacker, which I think
Let's go.
So that's my guy.
Start him.
Ryan, that's your guy?
Start him. What's his name?
Ryan. What's his first name? I literally forgot his first name.
The linebacker from Green Bay is who we talking about. Yeah. Do we know how much he got paid?
Yeah. He got 2 years. I think his deal is 2 years.
Start him. I ain't never seen him play outside of the one game I seen him with Green Bay.
Obviously, he came with Don Capers. He started.
Right.
Jake Ryan. He started.
Jake Ryan. Yeah, he was hurt.
Mm-hmm. He was hurt.
Or whatever.
No, he got hurt last year.
Yeah,
but
he got hurt.
Before he got hurt.
But hey, look here. Do we play middle? He played middle, right? Put him in the middle. Move Telvin back to the outside.
Because he started.
Move Miles back to the weak
He
side.
started 27 games of 43 games.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Now where you finna go? Preach on these linebackers because I'm with it. Go ahead.
Linebackers are in trouble.
They had a bad year.
Miles Jack back to the weak side so he can play loose and free without thinking about what he doing.
And telling everybody and their mama where they got to go.
Let Telvin keep doing what he doing. You going to be in nickel most of the time anyways. Whoever the linebacker was last year, what's his name? Leon Jacobs. Mm-hmm. He was decent. He wasn't bad. No. And he was showing out in training camp. Hopefully this year he even better. Mm-hmm. But now that's depth. That's depth. And
which we need.
Still draft one.
Did we have depth? That depth.
No,
oh, God,
we
none.
had the three of them.
None.
Still, what's the white dude that, oh, man, what's his name? He was on the preseason team. He got cut. We put him on the practice squad, and then we re-signed him. He played linebacker. Damn, I can't think of his name. That guy I like. So him is a Ladoka? I think it started with an L. Luka Duke. Keep him. And then you got Ryan and you got Leon Jacobs. But all of them play middle. Mm-hmm. And then your backup outside weak side and strong side, you don't really have. You'll have to swing one of them guys. So you need to draft somebody who can play weak side and middle. Because linebackers, we're going to have to interchange, dude. Because that depth, bro, if Telvin get hurt again, we scarred.
Telvin had a bad year last year, though.
Man, I just think Telvin was playing through injuries. This team was so beat up last year, man.
It really was.
It really was bad or whatever. So, free agency,
I think we did real good bargain shopping, though.
man, I wish we would have got Cobb. I tell you what, if we would have got Randall Cobb, I would have said because Randall Cobb, to me, $5 million to the Cowboys is ridiculous.
I don't know if Randall Cobb gonna stay upright.
I don't care.
Man, yeah.
Because I don't know.
That's paper. He look good on paper, but what's paper?
That's all I got. Anybody
paper,
can. Marquise Lee looked good on paper, too, until he blew out his knee last year. Cam Robinson looked good on paper, too, until he blew his knee out or whatever. So, oh, man. I don't know. I just say, get the guy in here. Conley, hey, you fast or whatever. How many fast guys we need to get behind the defense? Because we got Conley, we got Westbrook, we got Chart, and Lee allegedly supposed to be a speed guy.
Plus Conley got size, bro.
But he
like I said, I think it's low ceiling, high reward because obviously it ain't costing us nothing.
You know what I like about Conley? He a nerd. I like that.
Oh man, y'all might be the same dude. Guitar, love comic books. Y'all might be the same cat.
He ain't me.
Obviously.
Ain't nothing but one HB, baby.
Oh,
he ain't me.
Thank Odin's breath that it's only one HB.
He ain't me.
Thank you.
He ain't me. He wish he was me, Kylie. Don't you, brother? Don't you?
Yeah, he really.
So let's get into 5. This also going to tie into the free agent thing because it's bothering me so much.
Speaking once again,
5 finally signed.
5 is with the Rams.
With the Rams, right?
And now that he's signed
for what?
And
what
they gave him that
for?
$1 million.
$1 million,
and that means $1 million off us. That's all it is.
Rams played us, y'all,
big time. I think him and the Rams got together and was like,
of course they did.
Let's stick it to him.
Of course
they paying me anyway. Because we can probably
basically he signed for a $16 million contract. Because the Rams probably was like, Blake, you getting paid regardless. So let us go ahead on and do this.
We about to get Matthews from Green Bay. So you know what?
Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to sign him if we sign you for $5 million.
Exactly.
And that $5 million that they would have signed him for, that would have mean we only would have had to pay 11. Then we would have got Randall Cobb. My thing is, you got to fire Dave and Tom because that's a horrible contract.
That contract's so bad. It's so bad.
I thought, man, we were talking earlier this week about breaking it up. It ain't getting broke up. We gotta pay. We gotta cut that check on June the 1st or whatever it is.
Run 5 sitting there like run them me coins my coins
for $15.5 million because the Rams got $1 million of it.
That's it. Thanks, Rams, bastard.
Yeah, so we got to run that 15.5. So yeah, I feel like that's a bad thing. I think it's a good move for Blake though. It's only a 1-year deal,
and I'm learning from McVay.
He learned from McVay. He gonna be a beast. He probably play 1 or 2 games if Goff get hurt or if they win and blowing people out, and people gonna be like, "Well, look at Blake Bortles." And then next thing you know, he'll be in Miami or whatever next year, fighting for a starting job with some.
He can't go. He can't go to Miami and beat Fitzmagic, baby. Fitzmagic, baby.
How do Ryan Fitzpatrick keep getting jobs?
Because it's magic.
It's Sagitt. Because what is going on? Ryan Fitzpatrick continue to get jobs no matter what. And I'm not talking about backups. He's definitely a career backup. I'm talking about starting roles.
Because he's a starter.
That's crazy.
How do you feel about
How do you go from Ryan Tannehill to Ryan Fitzpatrick? Tannehill's a better quarterback. Period.
Tannehill in Tennessee now. We got to deal with that now.
Fitzpatrick good for 2 of the greatest games you ever seen.
Fire.
Per year. And the other 14, he's going to be hot, border, garbage. Period. So why do you think people so enamored with 5 and care so much and upset that he gone?
I have no idea because y'all know me. You only as good as your last game. Like all that ain't no loyalty, no trust, all that with me. Because if you ain't winning, I can't do nothing with you. But 5 on this farewell tour, you should have saw the fans like 5. We gonna miss you, 5. You do you. I'm a Rams fan, nah, man. I'm with you, 5. I'm riding which way to the left coast. And you got people like me, bye.
Yeah,
like a lot of people got a lot of love for. I'm like, bye, deuces.
I just think it's one of those things where 5
is a he's so polarizing.
Yeah,
bro.
He is a polarizing figure, but like I think 5 enamored himself to this community, man.
5's a great dude.
5 might be a horrible quarterback,
but as a man,
he is a good guy.
He ain't even 40.
he is a Jacksonville dude.
He
When
really
you
is.
look at 5, that is a Jacksonville Beach dude, for real, for real. He ain't no different than the rest of them scumbags that be out there every weekend.
Shut up.
And now y'all want to charge $7 for parking. We just need to annex you back into the city, Jax Beach. What's wrong with y'all? You paying no $7. I'm parked right there in the sandwich shop and walk right across the street.
Yeah, they just
Bump y'all. But yeah, I think that's what it is, bro. I think people just enamored
5
with
is a
5
dude
because
because
he's a good dude.
who you want to go have a beer with? 5 or 4?
5.
Who you
I'm
want
straight
you-
on. I'm
who-
straight on Tricky Nicky.
Who you want to quarterback? 5 or Nick?
That's not a fair question to me because
I'm just saying. We said who you want a beer with? I'd rather have a beer with 5.
5.
Who I'd rather have a quarterback? I'd rather have Nick Foles.
I would say Foles.
Exactly.
But it's not a fair question to me because, man, I really do see the potential in 5. I'm glad he was Sean McVay.
Y'all's potential never reached.
Yeah, but he was Sean McVay now, so it might come. I really think it's listen, Jacksonville.
It's gonna be, but see, you know what? You know where we are right now. We are in the perfect petri dish for an experiment. We finna see 5 with, let's say, a really good coach,
a damn good coach,
and now
a great
see,
coach.
Now let's see what he can do. And we finna see Nick Foles with pretty much the same damn team 5 got, and let's see what he finna do. And you can see it from the start.
Right,
It's
you'll
like
be
from
able
the
to
start,
tell.
you can tell.
I think Foles is gonna definitely do better than 5 with this team, for sure. But I really think 5 gonna progress. I think Jacksonville might be a black hole, my dude.
Don't do that. Don't.
I hate
so?
I hate to tell y'all
That's
and bust
some
y'all
sad,
bubble.
That's sad if it is.
But let me tell y'all something. We the Cleveland of the South.
Facts.
We had a good run, but I want to remember that
Boy, that glass slipper fell off real quick.
Just like when Cleveland in 2001 won the division, and everybody was like, "Say what?" And what was the guy name? Was it Kelly Holcomb? Was the quarterback? And they had to play Pittsburgh in the playoffs or whatever. Now I don't think they won the division. Maybe they just made the playoffs.
Made the
but for
playoffs.
whatever. But Cleveland don't never do nothing like that. And it
That's
was like,
big time for the
it was
Browns.
like lightning in a bottle, and they thought it was going to be a thing, and it was a flash in the pan because the Browns organization is ran like hot garbage. Same thing happened to the Bengals. Same thing happens to the Lions. And it's just one of those reoccurring things where the Cardinals, remember the Cardinals went to the Super Bowl, and everybody's like, oh, man, the Cardinals are a good team. They got Kurt one, Cardinals trash. And the thing is, bro, certain NFL teams, and I'm a Jags fan, and y'all know it.
Luck cut you right now, you bleed till.
Bleed till, bro, Tom Black. But I'm telling you, let me tell you, man, I just think certain NFL franchises are poorly ran, and that's sports.
You can't see that's you just got to make these picks. And honestly, who are we to say the Jags not poorly ran? Because, bruh, Dave, you missed on Jokel. You missed
Man,
on
look
five.
at the organization
real
as
talk.
a whole.
Yeah.
It's just poorly ran. They make bad decisions. The coaching is not good. They discount man.
I don't think Doug. I don't think Doug bad.
Man, I'm straight. I'm straight. You know why I'm straight on Doug? When Doug got sunny side up, he can get them eggs right. But when I say over easy, he can't do it. He can't do it. And that's the thing, because like Doug had lightning in a bottle with what happened year before last. He caught
perfect storm. Same
But
thing with
I
five. Five had a perfect storm.
I could have coached them boys to a 10-6 record, and I could have coached them boys to the championship game, because Jalen and that defense, was something once in a lifetime.
But you know what I want to give you? When it was really time for you to coach, you blew it.
Dang right.
Because
let me give you one more.
Let me give you one more against the Patriots.
Let me give you one more why Doug ain't no great coach. He might be a decent coach or a good coach, but let me give you one more why Doug ain't no great coach. What type of coach is Doug Marrone? Offensive or defensive?
Offensive guy.
Offensive coach. What do the Jags struggle with the most?
Offense.
Oh, okay. When Jack Del Rio was here, what type of coach was Jack Del Rio?
Defense.
What did the Jags do well at?
Defense.
The whole time he was here, what was always good at?
Defense.
Oh, okay. When TC was here, what type of coach is TC?
Offense.
What did the Jags do well at, no matter what?
Offense.
Oh, okay. But Doug, an offensive guy, he couldn't figure it out? Huh? But you expect me to think he going to figure it out now? Why? Because he got DeFilippo? Man, I don't care if it's DiFilippo, if it's what's the dude? Tom Coughlin come down and coach. If I don't care if Jimmy Johnson come. I don't care. At the end of the day, or whatever, when you look at coaching, or whatever, the Jags are a pit hole of coaching, and the organization just might be poorly ran. It's time to face the pudding. Now we have chances.
I don't see how you keep riding with Dave. Dave should have been.
Dave
got to go with 5.
I'm done with Dave. I'm done with TC. I'm done with all them. I would have listen. I know we love Shai Khan. I love Shai Khan. He a good owner.
Shai Khan is literally
on the wall
in
right
the man
now.
Cave, in the man cave Hall of Fame right now.
He's a good owner. I'm not shitting on him as an owner, but what I am doing and saying right now is Shai Khan might be a good owner as far as helping the community, putting money in the team.
He's so dope to Jacksonville.
But is his direction the proper direction with the team?
Because he fired his soccer coaches left and right.
I look at Fulham, okay? Because this is the same thing he doing with Jags. He put the money into the team, but is it the right way?
But that's a good owner. Here's my money, don't blow it.
He put the money into Fulham. They blew it a lot. Fulham getting relegated again.
But then they
had been down for 6 years.
But then when he took over, didn't they leave? Didn't they win it all to get out of?
When he took over, it took 3 years. Then they got from the championship to the Premier League. They got unrelegated. This year is their first year back in the Premier League. They suck. They can't win a game. All they needed to do to not get relegated this year was win maybe 5 games. They can't do it. And I watched Fulham the other day versus Liverpool. Is one of the worst soccer teams I've ever, and I'm into soccer.
It's bad.
They're one of the worst soccer teams I've ever seen that went up. And I was like, how did y'all go up? And they were in the playoffs from the championship 2 years in a row to come up. First year they lost, they got hosed. But the second year they came up, and they shouldn't have came up. They're not good. They're not a good football team. And with me on Shai, like, okay, throw your money in the right direction. Shai could have easily brought in 3-4 bigger name players and stayed up. 3-4 players is the difference. Now I'm looking down here. Look at them. You throw your money, you let Dave run it.
Look at them hiring. You could have had Andy Reid, but you went the route of.
Should have got Andy Reid. Ain't no way Andy Reid coming in Jacksonville and not leave out of Jacksonville as the coach. I just don't understand. Ain't no way Doug Marrone, I'm not picking you. I'm not with all the guys. I wanted Josh McDaniels. I'm still a Josh McDaniels guy. I wanted him to be the Gators coach. I wanted him to be the Jags coach. Josh McDaniels ain't over there and I don't care what happened in Denver. Because Josh McDaniels ain't just over there winning all that stuff and doing all that stuff without being ready to go. And they wouldn't kept him around as the coach and waiting if he wasn't Josh McDaniels. So, yeah, I'm just saying Jags might be a little money pit, just like the Lions. That's all.
We definitely got to get it together. This year, I mean, like I said, we got to do our thing this year.
Dave trash. I hope he not no more, though. So, that's a thing. But what else we want to talk about? We'll get into the draft next week.
Nah, yeah. We talked about, we want to talk about 5 and why people love 5 so much. You pretty much broke that down. 5's a dude, man. 5's a Jacksonville dude for the most part.
Dude. I really wish 5 would have won a ring.
Hell, me too.
If 5 would have, let me ask you a question. If 5 would have won that Super Bowl that he got robbed, would he still be here?
Yes.
With the same season last year?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because, Super Bowl carry a lot of weight. How long will we be celebrating that Super Bowl?
Still right now.
We'll be full.
I care less if I went 5-11.
I'll be full. I'll be full for probably 2 years.
If 5 won the Super Bowl, guarantee they would have stretched out 5 about 3 more years. Promise you. Last year, this year, and next year.
You're not getting rid of no Super Bowl quarterback.
Unless you're the Eagles.
Who on your team like that?
Unless you're the Eagles.
Who don't have a young QB waiting in the wings who's about to have an MVP year.
Unless you're the Eagles.
Wrap this show up because I'm not doing this with you because you want to fight. You're looking for a fight
I just
and I'm
don't
not going to give you one.
You say all the time franchise quarterbacks don't get cut. They let them walk.
They had 2.
I don't care
they
who on the
had
team.
2 of them.
So is Wentz a better quarterback than Foles?
I think Wentz has more upside.
I see. To me, that means he better. You playing semantics.
He's younger. Why? Do you think I'm wordplay? I'm hurt that you think I'm trying to be mischievous with my words. I'm hurt by that.
One thing
I'm
I
just
learned
telling you, bro.
in my 32 years of life is that light-skinned brothers are always mischievous. I'm looking
I'm
at
just telling you, bro. But he's young. He was having an MVP season before he got hurt.
Man. I like Carson Wentz. I think he'll beast.
I like Wentz too. I like Foles too. I like them both.
I think
I'd have took either one on with a smile on my face. As you see the smile now.
Exceptionally more better than Nick Foles. I think it's not even close.
He's an athlete. He got more wheels than Foles.
I don't even think it's even close. I think Dwayne Haskins. Ooh, that's saying a lot, but it's true. I think Dwayne Haskins might be a better quarterback than Nick Foles. But
guess what? With all these things, you know what's so dope? Foles has his own team with what you would call a damn good defense. And I think the Jaguars will do enough to get him some weapons. So now you got Foles, captain of his own ship. Carson Wentz. Same diameter. Here's your team. Go. Here's your team. Go. Let's see.
I just want to point out
perfect
that
experiment.
when Carson Wentz was driving the ship, they was 11-1. And look unstoppable. Remember that time they was doing the electric slide on the sideline? That was Carson Wentz, not Nick Foles.
I also want to add when Nick Foles took over the team, they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, Carson Wentz would do the same thing.
Guess we'll never know. But guess what? He got his own team. Now let's see him do it now. And he got Deshaun Jackson. He got weapons. Got Malik Jackson. Let's see what he do.
They got Malik Jackson.
Yeah. So you would call Eagles. You liking the Eagles?
Eagles got it. I like Eagles stick.
So let's see. They got their team in which look at their division. Their division is pretty much Eagles, Cowboys, Redskins no, Giants no.
Yeah. So they just got the Cowboys get 10-1. 2 quick questions, then we'll get the flags. Number 1, just like I asked you about Bortles, if Nick Foles won the Super Bowl again last year, he getting cut still?
No, you couldn't.
You ain't cutting him.
I don't think you can. He won 2 Super Bowls. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I think, and bro, he was on his way to do it again. He was a dropped pass away, beating the Saints in the dome.
Should have beat the Saints. They still would have had to play the Rams. I say Rams curb stomp them. Rams was good last year.
Yeah, curb stomp them up.
Although the Saints curb stopped the Rams kinda, and then the Rams came back and cheated.
And then Rams got beaten. They lost to the Patriots. I ain't gonna say beat down.
Todd Gurley wouldn't run the ball in the Super Bowl.
He had arthritis in his knee. I need you to be more sympathetic.
It's the Super Bowl.
Be more sympathetic to that.
Super Bowl, Todd. Last question before we get the flags. Do the Jags, just off the top of your dome, and we're going to revisit it, so this ain't in stone. Do the Jags win the division next year?
Yes.
I disagree 100%. Give it to the Colts. I don't know how the hell all of a sudden,
you know what I was just talking about?
Nick Foles make Jacksonville think that they are better than Indianapolis and Houston, who dog walked us last year.
You got Instagram?
Yeah.
Have you seen 2-7?
2-7 can look however he wanted. Listen,
2-7. 2-7 is on a revenge tour. 2-7 is not finna play with y'all boys.
2-7.
I'm calling what
you posted earlier.
I'm calling
about they ain't believe in you. Now it's time to prove
2-7.
wrong.
He finna be mad.
And 2-7. You on the
2-7 not LeBron. He not LeBron of football.
No,
he can't go play. Oh, you said he was the LeBron of football.
No.
Generational.
Here's my thing. 2-7.
Your word.
He is generational, but here's my thing with 2-7 real quick. And 2-7, I love you, bro. You teeter-totter on the whole going from my favorite Jag of all time to my second favorite, because sometimes it's Jalen, depending on which one of y'all cursing out the most white people. But that being said, though, 2-7, you got to prove me right. Not wrong, because I believed in you this whole time, and I stayed on your side. Prove me right. I ain't trying to be Superfan Steve and say 2-7 trash. Yeah, because he's not trash.
What Superfan Steve called 2-7? Liability Lenny.
Yeah,
that's messed up, Steve.
I disagree with that 2-7. I think you top 3. I said last week, top 3 running back in the NFL. That's what I think. Prove me right. That's all I'm saying. Because look at Swole. Look at Swole don't matter, baby. I need them yards, especially with Foles on deck.
Tell me too, but we got 3 years of 2-7 so far. Well, not 2.5. Swole came in the league. Swole, damn near rookie of the year type stuff. 1,000-yard rushing.
Yeah.
Out of shape, hurt, and what you saw. He swole again.
I feel like 2-7
And
on his way,
and
though.
this time he got St. Nick.
2-7, I just don't.
He got the substitute teacher in the
I
backfield
don't
with him.
believe what I saw at LSU. Especially that one game with Treon where when Will Greer year where he got suspended and we went to LSU and we had him on the ropes.
That wasn't that we won. Oh, Treon could have beat him.
Treon could have beat him.
Treon could have beat him.
2-7 decided, no, this is my game. With a messed up ankle. His ankle was a noodle.
No.
And he still dropped like 200 on us.
No.
I seen 2-7 dog walk people. So the people and the Pittsburgh game for the playoffs and the other game, like I just can't imagine 2-7 not being a great running back. So come on 2-7.
Sophomore slump.
Come on,
let's call it that. Sophomore
I'm with
slump.
that. It happens to the best of them. Not to mention you had a whole bunch of incompetent coaches around you, so that's a thing. That being said, this show is called The Real Flag on the Play Podcast.
The one and only Flag on the Play.
And we throw flags on people who violate the game, hence the name of the show, Flag on the Play. And every week we have a celebrity come in and toss that thing in the air, heads or tails, and then it comes down and the winner gets to go first or second based on their choices. I'm on a streak right now, y'all. Just like my boo Alexa Bliss was a bit on the street for being beautiful. Shout out, boo. So this week we had a very special guest in honor of, I don't know, man. I just felt like we gotta get somebody in here who used to play for the Eagles because we gotta represent for Foles and what they did in Philly, Malik Jackson up there, whatever. So I thought that I was gonna be able to get Randall Cunningham, and I couldn't. I couldn't get Randall Cunningham. Yeah. Then I thought I was gonna get Jaws.
Oh, you couldn't get Jaws?
I couldn't get Jaws. I couldn't get Jaws. So what I got instead was maybe y'all don't remember him, but a lot of people do. Reggie White, the ghost of Reggie White came through.
God rest his soul. Reggie White,
one of the greatest Eagles of all time. And the ghost of Reggie White, after he got done scaring everybody away from the chicken wing table, because Reggie know he could put down some chicken wings, he tossed the coin in the air. And another reason I got a ghost because he
minister of defense,
the minister. So he was a preacher too. So he ain't gonna lie. And Bud has been questioning the coin tosses. So I got an eagle great from the grave. The seance took hours. So Reggie White come through. He tossed the coin. Guess what? It was heads, baby. Bud over here celebrating. But unlike him, I know you guys remember me saying last week, this year I'm going with heads every week. So, yes, I wins again. So, yeah, of course I won the toss. I think that's like, I don't know, what show number is this?
I'm sick of this. I'm tired.
Pretty sure whatever show number this is, y'all, I've won all those.
I feel like I never win. This is trash.
Nah, that's not true, Bud. Somewhere in some universe, you won the coin toss. But I defer.
Okay, I got a few flags for you guys today because a lot of people violating the game. First and foremost, my first flag is on Jaguar fans who got a lot of heat for Nick Foles. You're trash. Like I said, never took a snap, and y'all got a lot of heat for Foles. Oh, we don't want Foles. We don't want this. We don't want that. First and foremost, beggars damn sure can't be choosers. Y'all just had 5. Y'all need to shut up, hold your opinions until he play, and then we can all go all in on him together. Which I don't think we will, because I think Foles is gonna be okay. That's my first flag. Second flag, Tyreek Hill of the Kansas City Chiefs. What is you doing? You in the NFL. Your rap sheet is domestic violence. And now once again, you don't put your hands on somebody you had no business putting your hands on.
Did you not see what happened to Kareem Hunt last year, who was on his team? Oh, okay.
And then you had the warning of Kareem Hunt, and now once again you don't put your hand. What is it? I think they say is it the kid? His kid this time?
Oh,
I think it's either his girl or his kid, but still, either or. Tyreek Hill, like I said, whether you did it or not, you too damn close to it. Because why is it always smoke with you, bruh? And you know where there's smoke, there's fire.
Flame on.
That's ridiculous. And last but not least, my last flag is on. Sorry, Jalen, and sorry, HB. My last flag is on the King. King James, Mr. Playoff Mode.
Trash.
Playoff mode has been activated.
That's a trash
They
flag.
1-9 in March, not going to the playoffs. How you activate playoff mode and don't make the playoffs? And my thing is with him, he's been on worse teams. But the West ain't no joke. Like me and Superfan Steve tried to tell you.
LeBron was
guess
hurt
what?
for
If he-
half the season.
I ain't trying to hear none of that. When he came
Well,
back,
I tell you.
the playoff was in reach. He supposed to be the quote unquote best player in the world.
When he came back,
playoff
Lonzo
mode
was hurt.
Play.
Man.
Welcome to Baller Zone. So he the big piece of the team.
Hey, it's a lot of
Well,
pieces
Lonzo
to a team.
Daddy trying to tell y'all. So like I said, playoff mode activated. King James not going to the playoffs. That's a flag. You're supposed to be the best player in the world. You got to get him to the playoffs. And that is how the cookie crumbles.
I'm not a fan of that LeBron flag. Number one, LeBron was hurt most of the year.
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
So
man.
how many of those games we would have won if
I ain't
LeBron
trying to
was
hear
in
none of
there?
it. It don't even matter.
Number
Because you
two,
want to know
when
what
he came back, half the team was hurt.
Don't matter. Playoff mode was activated. So what's the problem? He activated playoff mode and wasn't good enough.
Damn, LeBron.
Flag,
I'm
bro.
still with you, baby. Wait till next year when we get Anthony Davis. We shutting it all down.
Man, ain't nobody coming to y'all.
We shutting it all down.
Anthony
we get
Davis. Anthony
is
Davis
over.
going to the Clippers. Y'all not the big dog no more. Like Jalen say, it's a new big dog.
We cutting the whole
Sometimes
team.
it's a new big dog.
We trading the whole team and we getting Anthony
Y'all tried
Davis
that.
and
How
Klay Thompson.
Y'all tried that. And how that worked out for you,
We gonna have LeBron, Klay Thompson, and Anthony Davis.
bro? Don't be trying to bother team light skin. Lead team light skin right where they at. Golden State.
Team light skin with LeBron.
Because you know,
Unstoppable.
Because you know me being an Orlando Magic fan. Hopefully Magic can make the playoffs. We fight for that 8th seed.
Did y'all lose last night?
No.
Yes, y'all did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, y'all
No,
did.
we did. You gonna tell you why you being
Didn't
petty?
didn't the
You
Nets
being
come
so
back
petty.
from 25 down? I could have swore I was watching
The
the game.
Sacramento Kings. First off, worry about your own team. Don't worry about mine.
when the
Ooh,
Brooklyn
it's-
Nets
you know
came
what?
back.
You know what? Since you want to be petty, let's talk about let's talk about Magic Johnson getting rid of D'Angelo Russell, and now he a net. What did he drop? 44, 45 on Sacramento. And what did he say as he said it? What was his exact words? Oh yeah, I'm built for this shit. I'm built, and y'all let him go. All because he's snitching on Swaggy
We
P.
can't
Where's
have
Swaggy
him-
P at
but
right
wait a
now?
minute now.
Swaggy P ain't even in the league.
Wait a minute now. We had to do what we had to do.
Because he was snitching, dry
Be
snitching.
You can't be snitching on LeBron when he get here. That's too much. Now we already seen
And
what
y'all,
happened.
you
when
got
LeBron
Kuzma,
get-
but Kuzma ain't no all-star like
when
D'Angelo
LeBron
Russell.
get involved in foolishness, we can't have that. It's like what's your boy who was in Cleveland, Delonte West, that banged LeBron mama. We can't have that kind
Allegedly.
of foolishness. Okay, I bet D'Angelo would have told it all. We can't have true Hollywood stories on the team. Get your butt to New York.
Balling. He balling, though.
He can ball his butt up there. He balling and snitching. Balling and snitching. We straight. Next year is our year. Late show, baby. I'm going to throw my flag once again for the second consecutive week on the NFL and Robert Kraft. Because this man is about to get away with this. They offer him a plea deal.
First off,
Come on.
I know I haven't done this in a while, fam. And as always on this show, I always got to set HB straight. Yes, they offered him a deal, but Robert Kraft being of such moral high ground, because the deal is you take the deal, no charges against you at all, but you admit that if this would have went to trial, you would have lost. Not Robert Kraft. I'm gonna fight this because I didn't do anything. But then his lawyer say, "Yeah, real
taking
talk.
that.
This evidence. We want to make sure we can not have the evidence draw." What?
How am I charge a case if I can't have the evidence brought up? As the great philosopher Mr. Biggs once said, take that shit to trial, bitch. Take that shit to trial, bitch. Boom, 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 boom. Listen, okay? The Robert Kraft is really pushing that go to trial when they're going to release a video of this old, crusty, nasty mother sucker laying up there getting a massage and a happy ending. Don't nobody want to see that. Take your plea. You ain't gonna nothing gonna happen to you. You're gonna be sitting in your box because I know you got that ego. You're gonna be sitting in your box come August or whatever, looking at the game.
With the Patriot way.
You're going to be there for the banner dropping, and you're going to present the rings to Tom Brady.
Hugging and kissing
them. And the NFL not going to do nothing, and y'all know it. So I'm going to throw my flag on them again. And you know what? Next week, if something else come out where it's some more foolishness, guess who I'm throwing my flag on? Because I'm sick of this. Because players don't have this luxury. It's people online mad at Antonio Brown because he didn't want to be on this team that worship being Roethlisberger no more.
Yeah.
So he's a bad person. But ain't nobody online talking about how Robert Kraft is a bad person because he's buying prostitutes and participating in human trafficking. Flag.
Because guess what? Because if the NFL ain't going to call you out, this show will. Try.
Oh, man.
We hate the Patriots anyway. Because y'all cheating once again. You cheated football and you cheated life. Bunch of cheaters, bruh. Sick of you.
Before we get out of here, boy, y'all remember Jim McClawson? I just want to go through quarterbacks who never was. Remember Jimmy Clausen got drafted and everybody thought he was going to be a beast? What happened to him? Remember Brady Quinn? And everybody thought Brady Quinn was going to be real good?
So is that 2 Notre Dame quarterbacks?
That's 2. I'm going to give you one more. It's not a Notre Dame quarterback, but I'm going to give you one more just so y'all can go research.
Same dude.
Cade McNown. You remember Cade McNown?
Mm-hmm.
Drafted by the Bears in the first round. Shouldn't have been. That was horrible. Wasn't Jim Drunkenmiller drafted real high?
What made you go down this quarterback path? Just random thought.
Just random thought about how bad Jimmy Clausen was. It just popped in my head. And then it just sprung off. I was like, oh, Brady Quinn was bad too. I'm thinking of guys who, during the draft, and we'll get to the draft next week, who during the draft, when they came up, I was, as a Jag fan, like, hey, draft that guy. Hey, please draft that guy. And in hindsight, thank goodness we did not. So, yeah. Boy, you got any shout-outs?
No shout-outs today.
Again, I just want to give one more shout-out to my boo, Alexa Bliss. You are amazing. I also want to give a shout-out to Brandy Rose for being the sexiest woman alive.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Shout out my boy Bruce for my Cowboys Insider telling me about the swing we got.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. I couldn't have looked it up myself. Yeah, do I want to give a shout out? We in like so many new countries in Australia,
that's crazy.
And all kinds of places we ain't know. So appreciate everybody that kept listening to the old episodes.
Yeah,
that's
appreciate that.
But like I said, we back though. Flag on the play back every week. It's not until Tuesday, but hey, we on a Why Not Wednesday. So there you go.
Why not?
We'll be back till Tuesday next week, hopefully. If not, we'll be back next week at some point. So until then, as always, we Duval
till we die.